Hi guys, welcome to the second part of the fridge magnet series in clay modeling. In the first part we have already covered how to make the fridge magnet, that is both the elephant fridge magnet as well as the bunny rabbit fridge magnet. We have also done the base coat for the elephant fridge magnet. We will be doing the remaining part of the elephant fridge magnet coloring here in this video today. And for the bunny rabbit fridge magnet, we will do the complete coloring right from scratch. So let's get started. Now for this elephant, what I'll be doing is I'm making a light grey color. I'm taking out white, few drops of white here, and I'm taking a drop of black color here. Just a drop of black color. And you can see that this gray color is there. I will add very little black because the color will become extremely dark. I will add a pinch of talcum powder here to make my color thicker. Just add it very smoothly, so it should become smooth texture. There should not be any grains visible. After that, just apply it flatly onto the whole body of the elephant. Now this way we are going to do about 2 coats of the elephant. Do all the parts of the elephant including the lower part. Later on we can paint it in a darker color. So just make sure that you have painted all the grooves completely, because after it dries up, those grooves and the white color of the Mouldit will be visible if you don't color it properly. So here, now see the elephant body is there below the bird also, so just take a thinner brush if you want and fill up all the grooves. This is the other leg of the elephant. I'm now doing it on the body of the bird. I'll just do the body of the bird later. You can use a bright red color, pink color, a contrasting color, that will also look nice. And here for the hair also I'm doing. Now I will let my elephant dry up a little bit, and then we'll do one more coat to the base. Now for the background, I have taken a little bit of white. I am taking a little bit of blue. I am mixing the blue and the white like this. Very little blue and very little white. And I am going to mix a pinch of the talcum powder here. Again, if you want to use chalk powder, your chalk powder should be sieved, otherwise it will not mix into a smooth mixture. Now apply it here on the background. Because I have chosen a very light color, that is the reason why I have to do 2 to 3 coats. If you choose a darker color, maximum 2 coats will be good enough. You will have to be careful when you are doing the background color. Do it on a small sheet of paper, plastic paper, so that you can just lift the plastic paper and keep it aside for drying up. this way. I have done the base for the elephant. Now what I'm going to do is I want to finish my bird. So I will take out a little bit of red color. I will wash my brush. Take out a little bit of red color. Take a little bit of white. See, I have made a light pinkish color for my bird. And I am applying it. You can take a brighter shade of white, red, pink, lighter shade, whatever shade you like. This way. Just now leave this. Only when the bird is completely dry can we do the beak of the bird. So now I waited and my outside color has completely dried up. What I'm going to do is I have taken a thin brush and I'm taking white color. I'm just going to paint the lower portion of the elephant with white. Like this. Just paint it white. Thick white, no water. In the same way you paint your white. Okay. Now we are going to put a very little coat of white here to demarcate the ears, the inner portion. And you can give a shade of red to it, pinkish if you want, a little bit of shade of pink to it. So take a drop of red and you can give a little bit of shade of pink here. Now to make your color a little thicker, I am going to take a little bit of talcum powder here. In the same way, I'm going to do the second layer also. Okay. Then for both the feet, I want to put the nails. Now if you want to make the tip a little white, you can. Okay. Now it is optional if you want to add any lines here. If you want to add any dots to your elephant, you can. Like this. Okay, you want to add it to the whole trunk, you can do that. Now to make your elephant look vibrant, if you want to add a bow here in color, you can. And you can do button. Now what we are doing is that just to finish the elephant, we are just doing the buttons of the elephant, and we are just going to do the eyes. Like that. And an eye for the body. If you want, you can do dots or stripes on the bird also. So I'm going to just do like that. And I have to still color the beak of the bird. Let me just do it with yellow. So here I am taking yellow color. Now we are going to let the beak of the bird dry, and I'm going to give a shade with a dry brush on the outside part where the elephant is sitting. So that what you do is you take your brush, take a little thicker brush. Okay, I'll take probably a 3 number or a 4 number. There should be no water in your brush. Take very little of light blue color. Okay, the same color that we made. Very little of the light blue color. Now here what I'll do is I'll take 1 drop of white here, and I'll take 1 drop of blue color. To fill up any grooves that you have, and then take a darker shade of that. Now here I am just doing it. Now I'll take a further darker color. I'm just taking it, I'm just doing it with a dry brush so that the impression that comes out. Now you can take even further darker color like here I'm doing, so that the triangle impression that we gave at the base comes out this way. I'll get it closer so you can see this. Okay, now my elephant is almost done. I will leave it for drying, and then I'll tell you what you can put to secure it. Secure your elephant for a long time. Now we are painting the bunny now. For painting the bunny, I have taken a drop of white. I am taking a drop of green now. I'll just mix the two. I'm just putting it on a plastic paper and I'm mixing. I'll just take one more little drop. I'm taking a very light kind of a green for the base. You can take a more lighter or a more darker green. Now to add more thickness, as I told you last time, we are going to put powder in it, talcum powder. I'll just put it. This will make the color very thick, and you won't need too many coats of it. Just take a thick brush and put this green color on the whole area. You can also do a mix and match and use a shade card of different greens here, but I would want to do a very light portion of the green. I'm taking a very pastel shade here. I want to do actually the bunny in white and baby pink. So here again I'm taking green. I will take green. I will spoon in a little bit of the powder. Mix it well so that there is no lumps into it, and just apply it. It is going to come on the edges of the flower, but it's fine because this is our base coat. We are going to do the flowers after that. Now here, you can do it on the leaves also. And we can create a light blue color on top. Little portion I'll do with the blue color. So here I'm just holding this bunny. Now I'm putting this green color onto the leaves and onto the stem part. Because we are going to do a darker coat on this on top. Now here again what I'll do is I'll put my bunny, I'll take a drop of white and I'll take a drop of dark blue. I'm taking a drop of my dark blue color. Now here very little blue is required. Just see, very light blue I'm going to do, and I'm going to put in my powder, my talcum powder, make it into a homogeneous mixture so that there are no rough ends to it, and just turn it around. In the upper portion of the bunny, we are trying to show that there is a sky. Now here you will have to just blend it into these small dots that we created. Just blend it in. If you just rub your brush a little, it will go inside those. Also, just put it here. What I'm doing is I will just finish this and I'm going to quickly mix the green and the blue. Now what we will do for mixing the green and the blue here is just completely dry your brush. There should be no water, no color, just blend it here. Now because this is a way in which we have created chalk colors, you will see that these colors blend in perfectly. There is no problem. You will be able to see how beautifully these colors are blended in. If I make you see how beautifully the colors are blended. See. Okay. We will let this dry up and then I'm going to show you how to do your flowers. If there are any gaps you want to fill up, you can fill up in this first coat. Now we are going to continue painting the bunny now. For painting the bunny, we will be making chalk paint. Now let me first tell you how to make white color chalk paint. I am taking this empty container. I have written white chalk paint. What I will be doing is I will be taking white color. This is white acrylic color. I am putting little quantity of white color directly into my bottle. You can see. You can take any empty bottle that you have in your house. Take little quantity and almost equivalent quantity of chalk powder. Or if you have talcum powder, you can take that and add it into this. Now this I have taken is talcum powder. Just add equivalent quantity. If you are adding chalk powder, be careful that you add chalk powder which does not have lumps in it, because if there are lumps it is going to spoil your paint. Now after I have added, I am going to give it a good mix. You're not going to add any water. See, you're going to just keep mixing it. This way. You're going to keep mixing it. You can store this for a very long period of time and use it. We will be using this white now whenever we are making any of our colors for the magnets. I'll be using this white chalk color. So once I have mixed it properly, close it with a lid because it is thick color now, and put this spatula for washing. Now to paint the bunny, what I'm doing is that I have taken my white chalk paint and I'm taking a drop of red. Now let me show you how I'll make the color of the bunny. Take a little thickish brush here. Now take out white chalk paint here. Take a very little drop of red and make it and keep it separately. That's it. This is a pinkish color that we have made. Now what we are going to do is just clean your brush completely, or you can even take a separate brush. Take your white and just put it on the body of the bunny. Now I want to make a white and pink bunny here. We will need to do 2 coats for the bunny. Take a thicker brush. Okay, apply it on the entire body. Now on the sides, on the base, everywhere you will have to apply. Since white is a lighter color, though it is a chalk color, it will still need about 2 coats of it. Now I want to give a little shade to the bunny here. So what? You take a little bit of pinkish here, and wherever you want to add pink to the body of the bunny, just give the first shading here. In the first coat also you can give. See, a very light baby pink kind of a color is coming here. That is because I want to give a very light shading to my bunny. If you want to give a darker shading, you can think. I'm only giving shading to the cheeks. I will be giving shading one more time to the bunny and inside part of the ears, like that. Okay. This way you just let it dry. It's going to dry up in 5-10 minutes, and then we will do the second coat of this. If you want to give a little bit of shading onto the stomach of the bunny, like that, you can give. Now what I'm doing is that I want to paint my flowers red. Here what I'll do is I will take a thin brush because the flower is smaller in size, and you can do, I'm doing a darker shade, and I'll be giving it a little bit of shading on top with white. You can think of doing it pink color or whatever color you like. And the center portion is going to be yellow. But we will not do yellow immediately. We will let the red dry so that we can do the yellow part. I've just done the edges with red, so I can do the yellow part only on top. In the same way I'm doing the other flower. You can see from the sides, if you feel that little bit of color is left here and there, you can try to finish your flowers like that. And do it on the sides of the center part, and because in the centermost part we will do here. Now what you do is just wash your brush. Then you can take a little bit of pink. Though red is a little wet right now, if you want to give a little shade, you can give a shade with white and pink right now. Little bit of shading if you want, or if you want, you can use a flat color. I wanted to give light, slight shading. So I have taken a little bit of white and I'll just give a little bit of shading to the some of the leaves, petals here. That's it. Now what you do is you take your dark green. I'm taking a dark green shade here. You can see I'm taking a dark green shade here. Just take that shade with a thin brush, and we are going to apply it onto the leaf, because the base of the leaf and the leaf, if they are of the same color, the leaves will not stand up. You can give a little bit of shading into the stem of the leaf also, so that will bring out the grooving work that we have done. Okay. This way. Do a little bit of lining here to make your leaves stand out. Paint your leaves that you have created like that. This is just going to make your leaves stand out, and you can take the same color and create uneven texturing on the base like that to just give it a leafy look, that he is sitting, the bunny is standing or sitting probably on the grassy area. Okay. Okay. I'm just making it a little darker on behind of the wrap it this way. Now let me just give a little shade on the top for blue. Very little. I will take a drop of blue color. I will wash my brush. I will take a drop of white color. Just take a little darkish color and just create a little grooving here and there with this. like that. Now you can see that the bunny white color has completely dried up. I am taking a pure red color here and I am just going to just do the lining to give the feet a definite structure. See, this way. And I want to make a heart, a small heart here, so I will make a heart. Now we can now we are going to mark this for the bunny. Now for this hand also you can mark the thing. Now suppose you want to create a bow for the bunny. Okay. You can mark a dot here, and you create a bow for the bunny here. And now you can decide to do buttons for the bunny this way. So you've done buttons for the bunny. Now for the nose, first let me just do the ears. In the ears also I'm going to take a little, for the ears of the bunny I'm going to take a little bit of white here. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to take a little more of white here. Okay. And I'm going to just do a little bit of lining here. I will just take this and do a little bit of lining there. Just merge it a little bit. Because if you've seen, the curves of the bunny are more reddish. Just take more water in your brush and just merge it like that. And you can give a few lines in this here. Just take little water in your brush and just merge the line. Now I'm going to take light, very light, and just do the nose of the bunny like that. And we will just take a little light and just mark the mouth of the bunny like that. If you want, you can do a little bit of shading out here. Okay. Then take water in your brush and just spread it a little bit to just create an effect of redness on the cheeks. Again, very little. We are going to create a redness effect, a pinkish effect on the cheeks for the bunny this way. Now this way our bunny is kind of ready, but we have to still do the eye. Now you take out your black color, take very little black, put it on your palette or the paper. Okay. There should be not much water in your brush. Just mark the eyes of the bunny. Okay, just mark the eyes of the bunny. So now you can see that both these are ready. I have just painted a black on the back side of the elephant. In the same way, I will paint black on the back side of this. Then I will show you how you will secure them. For that, we will be making a very small quantity of Mod Podge. I will teach you how you can make Mod Podge at your place. We will let it dry completely from the front and the back side and then do Mod Podge. So let me just do black, leave it, and show you how to make Mod Podge. Now we are making homemade Mod Podge. For making homemade Mod Podge, we need Fevicryl and we need normal water. That is all. what you'll do is take an empty container and store your Mod Podge. We are making Mod Podge for all the projects that we'll be doing now. So take approximately equal quantities of water and equal quantities of Fevicryl and mix them very well so that it becomes a thin paste. You don't need too much, so just take about 2 to 3 spoons of Fevicryl in this. Like I have taken approximately 2 spoons of Fevicryl in this. I will mix approximate equal quantity of water, not much, not less, and that is it. I will just mix it up very well so that the water and Fevicryl get completely mixed up. You can even use a brush to do the mixing up of them very well. So here I have mixed it well. The Fevicryl and the water are getting completely mixed up. Now what you do is, you take a plastic sheet and you put your dried magnet. This should be absolutely dry. Take a brush, not very thick, not very thin. Brush should be clean. Okay, just mix it also very well with your brush and just apply a thin layer of this onto your project. Now you will have to let this dry completely. You can also think of doing it from the back side. This is going to give your project a glaze and it will also preserve your project. This is a variety of making Mod Podge at home. In the same way, I will just let my bunny also get a coat of Mod Podge and then I will show you how to stick the magnets. So now I have placed the bunny also on a plastic sheet and I am doing a very thin coat of Mod Podge on this, the way we did it on the elephant. Just go over all the Now this is going to take some time to dry up. Let it dry up completely. You can put it under the fan. This way. I have done it. Wash your brush nicely and keep the bunny for drying. So now you can see that both these two, the Mod Podge has dried up completely. See, they are looking pretty. Now what we are going to do is we are going to first turn them around and stick the magnets. Just apply a thick coat of Fevicryl and apply the magnets onto it. So just stick it and leave it for some time to dry. So now you can see that both the elephant and the bunny magnet are ready. You can also make both your magnets ready. Do like our video and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell button, that is the notification button, so that you are notified as soon as we put our next video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.